everyone, my name is Emily and I just want to welcome you back to Summer Nutrition Club. On today's episode, we are going to be making Rainforest Energy Bites. The first thing we want to do today is wash our hands. Now that we've washed our hands, we can go ahead and begin preparing our ingredients. You're going to need 2 ripe bananas, 2 cups of quick minute oats, 1/4 cup of any nut butter of your choice. We chose to use Wow butter, which contains soybeans, so it's just as high in protein as regular peanut butter. And then you're also gonna need 1/4 cup of honey, and then 4 tablespoons of semi-sweet mini chocolate chips. You can choose to use any chocolate of your choice, maybe milk chocolate or dark. And you're also gonna need some supplies. You're gonna need 1 large mixing bowl. You're gonna need a solid cup measuring cup, 1/4 cup, 1 tablespoon, and a potato masher I've also found helpful, but you can use a fork to mash your bananas. And then I also found a scraper and then a larger rubber spatula. So this recipe is gonna make about 20 energy bites. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is peel your bananas and place them in your bowl. And you can go ahead and place this in your compost. Banana peels make great compost. And then you can begin mashing. I recommend the potato masher, but you can also use a fork. Now that we have our bananas mashed, we are going to want to add 2 cups of oats. So there's 1 cup, and in this large container, there's about 15 cups, so you can get quite a few batches out. And 2 cups. Now that we've added our 2 bananas and 2 cups of oats, we can go ahead and add our Wow butter. It might be a little tricky to scoop out. It is important to note that another nut butter you can use, you can go ahead and pop it in the microwave so it's a little meltier and easier to scoop and measure. So this is where your scraper definitely comes in handy. So now I have my Wow butter all packed into my 1/4 cup. I'm gonna go ahead and use my scraper to get that all in there. And then I'm going to give my hands another wash just to get all the peanut butter off. So now we have our bananas, oats, and peanut butter. We're gonna go ahead and add our honey, and the honey is almost equally, if not stickier, than the peanut butter. So what I'd recommend doing is taking off the larger cap of your honey, just because we are measuring a larger quantity, and just pouring it into your 1/4 cup. And here we have it, and just go ahead and add it. So now we can go ahead and give it a good mix. This is kind of the consistency you want. And then we can go ahead and add some cinnamon, which is optional. I'd recommend adding about 1/4 of a teaspoon, and then as many chocolate chips as you'd like. The recipe calls for 4 tablespoons, but you can always add more if you'd like. I would recommend folding in your chocolate chips, or at least attempting to, and then slowly adding more. And then folding again. And you're gonna start to get more of a dough to form. And now for our cinnamon. After everything is all mixed, you can go ahead and pop it in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. This will allow the oats to soften. So now you're gonna wanna go ahead and roll it into balls. I'd recommend using some gloves just because that keeps your hands from getting sticky. So you are going to take about a tablespoon and then begin rolling in a ball. You can also just make them energy bars, so put them on a baking sheet and cut them. And here we have, it's a nice little snack-sized energy bite. And I'm just putting them on a lined sheet with some wax paper. And repeat with the rest of your dough. All right, that's all for our episode of the Rainforest Energy Bites. I hope to see you all back for lesson 3.